It's the NFL on EA Sports, a matchup in the AFC South as we join you from Lucas Oil Stadium.
What a matchup we have at wide receiver today. Two of the biggest threats in the NFL who love to cause chaos for opposing defenses. How about this matchup, Phil?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. When you have speedy wide receivers, what you have to do, you got to make sure your safeties are smart, they're talented. Both teams have that because it is easy in this game nowadays to get the football to the wide receivers. If they can't get open down the field, just throw them some screens on the outside and dare the defense to tackle.
This game has officially begun. Robinson's got a chance for a return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The Jaguars take it from the 23. He's churning ahead. Miller's met after a gain of 3. Here's our look at the Jaguars offense. A week ago, they had no ability to hold on to the football, giving it away 4 times. The Jaguars decked out in a lot of pink, and we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. The Jaguars snap it at the 26. Airing it out. And it falls incomplete. Here's how the Colts defense. They never got to the quarterback once last week. The Jaguars have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down. From the shotgun. And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense. And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. Hilton's going to look for space now. And at the 49, he'll be brought down. That return's good for about 14.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
The Jaguars defense now is going to go nickel. 1st down at the 49. And he just tosses it incomplete. Now, here's a look at the Colts offense. What a mess it was last week. Turning the football over 6 times.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
Complete over to Dante Moncrief. Coming to the line at the 30.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play.
Luck's back at it now. Dropping back once again. Hilton is tackled down.
Ends up picking up about 5.
The defensive front is led by Senderick Marks. Jim, I really like Senderick Marks. He's productive when he's on the field, and you can never have enough defensive linemen to rush the passer.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
The Colts will take the snap from the 25. And pick up about 4.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage. I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
Davis on the toss, gets the football. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
Davis is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
First and 10.
Fleener has the catch.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Brown's got it on the handoff. Power surge for 6. Touchdown.
And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
Green's going to test the coverage this time. And he'll step out.
The Jaguars offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
This series begins for the offense with a very good chance to score.
The Jaguars line up, split backfield. First down at the 38.
Robinson on the receiving end.
Gains 12.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
Looking across the middle.
But the hit knocks the ball out.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Second and 10.
Connects with Thomas. And that gains 1.
You know, Jim, it's been a long time, but when I played and it was third and long early in the game, I knew the defense was going to be very careful. So I was already thinking, if I don't like it down the field, I'm going to throw it short and do it quickly.
Coming to the line at the 25.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Gives it out for the completion.
Well, this early in the game, to watch the opposing offense march down the field and get inside the 20, this keeps the defense, they might be shaking a little, but if they stop them here to a field goal try or worse, that'll get their confidence back.
Coming up to the line at the 7.
Second and goal from the 7. Almost intercepted.
Can they call a play the defense hasn't seen yet to this point today? So it's third and goal. Touchdown ties it. I can't wait to see what the offense decides to do.
Third and goal from the 7. He's got the catch.
picks up about 3.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The kick is good.
As we edge closer to the second quarter, they edge a little closer on the scoreboard with the successful kick.
Yeah, that was good for the team. It was a big confidence boost, and now they know they can do it on the offensive side, and now it's up to the defense to keep this thing going.
Hilton's got it. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
The Colts offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum, and when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right play.
Browns taking the handoff.
He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or two, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
Second down and 5. The grab by Kobe Fleener. Fleener's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
2 tight ends on the field here.
Brown's going to take the handoff now. The Jaguars defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
2nd and 13. Jarrett on right in the face and takes down the quarterback.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Andrew Luck out to T.Y. Hilton.
They're set to punt it away now.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner.
The offense is backed up. Press coverage all the way.
The Colts go with the dime formation here on defense. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down.
Bortles going to be in the pistol here. Miller's the receiver on the screen. And Lowry's the one who made the big stop.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing a football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And, look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun. That picks up 11.
The Jaguars put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that 1st down.
First down at the 16. And here's the toss. That's a gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
Bortles got it in the gun. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Bortles completion percentage 70% on the day. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 30. Miller's marked down after a gain of 9. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
The Jaguars step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Now first and 10. Robinson's handed the football. Anderson's the one who brings him to the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Gray's going to secure the handoff.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40.
First down at the 40. And the give to Lamar Miller. Met by Langford that time.
Miller's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Jaguars take it from the 38. Miller with the reception. Freeman's all over the ball carrier.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
The long drive continues. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. And Davis can't quite pick it off. Middle of the second quarter, and this offense continues to struggle, Phil.
Sooner or later, they got to find some rhythm out there. And, you know, maybe it's a trick play that can get them started. Sometimes a reverse, a flea flicker, plays like that can get your offense feeling good and playing better.
The Colts stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
The Jaguars defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Luck throwing it long, but it falls incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Bryce Brown is in the backfield. Second down and 10. For the deep ball. Got a flag down here.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's third and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
The Colts approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Jack Doyle has the catch.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way.
Andrew Luck under center. Brown's got it on the handoff.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. They come to the line, and it's first down.
The second quarter, and we'll see if the offense can capitalize on their opponent's big mistake and get right back into this game before the half.
Nice job by the defense stopping the momentum of the other football team. Now go in at halftime, regroup, and come out here and keep using the momentum you got from that interception.
Breaks out of that one. Running room on his way. The 20, the 10, touchdown. As we near the half, the lead now is theirs thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, you know, look at that. Just think about how much that changes the mentality of both teams. One now all psyched up and emotionally feeling great. And the defensive side, oh my gosh, they are down and have to be disappointed about how they played on that drive.
Hilton's running this one out.
Tackle's made.
That return's good for about 22. The Colts offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Touchdown, Jags.
Well, the quarterback, he could not see the defender. The defender in the right spot makes the catch and takes it back for a touchdown.
Makes the PAT. The Jaguars getting set for the kickoff. Hilton's going to run this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Colts are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
2nd and 10 coming up. The Colts take it from the 23. Bryce Brown with the catch. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with the hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
The Colts from the 37.
Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Jaguars take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy, and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
It's now second down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Jaguars have it at the 44.
Flip to the outside. Butler's there to make the tackle.
Miller's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Jaguars at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Bortles back in shotgun formation. Catch made. They'll mark the football at the 22.
A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Colts talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Almost intercepted.
I think that's the hardest pass a defensive back has to defend. The long throws down the field. You have to wait till the last second to make your play. That time the defensive back did it. What a play.
Second down following that incompletion.
The Jaguars will come out in the dime.
They'll go shotgun here.
Luck finds Hilton. Third and 1 coming up.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
The Colts will take the snap from the 30.
Got hit on release.
The Colts will second-guess that play call. That time on third short. They throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's fourth down.
Robinson's got a chance this time.
He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. That return's good for about 8. The Jaguars come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
First down at the 21. Lamar Miller with the carry. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 3 following that nice run. Handoff out of the eye. He's in the clear. The 30. The 20. Smith's in on the tackle.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
The offense back to the line after the 60-yard gainer on the previous play. And a flag is down. First down, offense readying for the snap.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
It's complete to Allen Robinson.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Robinson's caught his first touchdown of the season.
Now we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
Hilton's going to test the coverage here. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Colts weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Quickly to the line.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
Third down now.
And it's complete to Dwayne Allen. Bryce Brown is in the backfield. The Colts snap it at the 36.
It's intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
There have been many mistakes for this offensive unit through the first 3 quarters, and now they add an interception to the list.
Yeah, you make all these mistakes during a football game, you're going to lose confidence, and that's what we see right now on the offensive side. No confidence. Go back to the basics. Start all over again. That's the best thing you can do.
It's Miller. And they get to him at the 45.
The Jaguars lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Miller's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
Third down following the run.
The Jaguars need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. Toss to the outside. And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
Andrew Luck under center. First down at the 20. Brown's taking the handoff.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Allen's got the catch and the first. It's first down as they head to the line. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
The Jaguars call timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining.
First down here. Corners are backing off here.
The Jaguars come out in a dime package. Luck's going to take it from the gun. It's Fleener. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. 2nd and 6.
Luck's on the move. Avoids the hit and slides.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
The Colts lined up, bunch formation. First down at the 48. Out to Hilton. Hilton's met at the 16. That's reception number 4 for him.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
First down at the 16. Kobe Fleener hauls it in.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Luck's now completed 4 in a row. First and goal. And Davis is man. He's in for the touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff.
Robinson's going to test the coverage this time. And he's going to be taken down well short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 15. The Jaguars offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Miller's going to take the handoff now. Davis is there to take him down.
The Jaguars offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. Ball is out. It's wide open. Going to take it the distance. The 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen.
Robinson's running this one out. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Jaguars will try to avoid some of the mistakes that have plagued them on their last few drives here in the third quarter after a first quarter when they were on the mark.
It's unbelievable to see the difference, isn't it? And it just goes to show you, in this league, it's hard to dominate a professional on the other side of the football. They are struggling right now.
Robinson has it.
Robinson's tackled right at the 28.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Bortles now completed 4 in a row. The Jaguars are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway.
Second down coming up.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Miller's met after a gain of 3.
The Jaguars offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock.
Adams is going to make the tackle.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
Second down here. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Bortles standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Allen Robinson has the reception. Let's see if they can complete another one. This time, perhaps, for the first down. Third down coming up. Bortles going to take the snap from the shotgun. Over the middle and incomplete that time.
Jim, good job that time by the defense. They stopped the offense on third down. Now it's fourth down. They're down one possession, and they're giving the football back to their offense.
T.Y. Hilton from the 8. Gains 11.
The Colts offense coming back onto the field after a touchdown drive the last time they had it. And they certainly attacked that secondary and got there via the pass.
Well, Jim, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? Because you're over there, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter what you call, you feel like, hey, the quarterback's hot. He's probably going to beat what we're trying to do.
First down at the 19. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
That leads us to second down.
The Jaguars sat at the line. Dime package. Andrew Luck in shotgun formation.
Kobe Fleener comes up with the grab. And a gain of 4.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Luck's completion percentage, 60% on the day. This is third down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Luck will take the snap from the gun.
Intercepted.
Smith's such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
The Jaguars heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
This will be second down. Well, as the clock is winding down, the offense would like to just run it out.
Bortles off the mark there. Incomplete.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
Third down following the incompletion. The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one. The ball is charged loose.
That was a nice call by the defensive coordinator that time. He stays aggressive, and he puts the offense in a fourth down situation.
The Jaguars had a fourth down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout.
The Jaguars call on the punting unit. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
The Colts offense rebound after throwing an interception the last time they were on the field.
Now, that interception we saw in the last drive, let's be honest, it was awful. I mean, it was just a bad decision, bad throw, and it was such a bad throw, I'm surprised the defensive player caught it.
Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock.
That's a gain of only a yard.
Defense wasn't fooled by that play call. The defense, even though their team is leading, they were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense that time just for a couple yards.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. 2nd and 9. The ball is charred out of his hands. The offense needs 9 here on third down after that incompletion. 3rd and 9 is the call. Third and 9.
Luck connects with Hilton. That's his 5th catch of the day.
The Colts did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game. First down. Pressure on every snap now. This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game. That's a gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense. Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football.
Trailing. Every third down so big at this point. 3rd down and 1.
Luck, handoff.
And tackled down at the 43-yard line.
Jim, not second-guessing the running of the football in a situation like this. Even though you're down, it's late in the game. You're trying to catch the defense off guard. That time it didn't work. You just picked up a few yards.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. The Jaguars with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 34. Dante Moncrief makes the grab. Taking off. No one's going to get him now. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Moncrief's come up with a big-time throw right there, and no question, that's the play of the day, and one that will very likely win them the game.
Well, he was just so cool out there. He made it look so easy. And look, his talent came through. That's why he led that big touchdown drive.
Robinson's going to run this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Jaguars offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on first down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
The Jaguars head to the line. They've got 1 timeout left in the game. Bortles ready for the snap. Empty backfield. From the gun. Lee's got it. And a first. That's his first reception today. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up. Get that football snap. Conserve time. And most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch. This is why teams are always practicing the 2-minute offense for situations just like this. You have the football under 2 minutes to go. You're losing. You pick up some good yards, and your player is smart enough to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
First down coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Bortles got it in the gun.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
First down at the 20. Throws the pass. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
The Jaguars head to the line. They've got 1 timeout left here in the 4th quarter.
Always try to save the timeout or timeout.
He's picked off again.
Phil, can you believe
The defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today.
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
Picks up 8 here. This was a close one that came down to the wire. What's that feeling on the sideline right now on the winning side?
Oh, it's awesome. When games are close, you're down on the sideline. You look up there every once in a while and you go, oh, I hope we can find a way to win this game today. They did it. It is truly extremely exciting once you get it done.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.